you guys beat fear itself. Literally.
Yep.
Hey, DM, can you send me a picture of what I fought last week, like according to the book or whatever, just so I know? Because Lucifer's almost died to 2 creatures now, so I need to know what's seared into his brain, because now that is fear itself for him. Like, he doesn't like Gorgons, and he doesn't like whatever the fuck he fought last week.
The one that was in the door, not the one that attempted to kill Lavender, right?
Yeah, it was the one in the door.
All right. So...
my D&D Beyond
He's just referring to both.
been a pain in the butt. I don't know how
I have the
well...
stream up.
Yeah.
Hippie, look at my stream.
Oh, you're streaming now?
Good God.
GM?
Yeah, no, like, the Lucifer is absolutely, like, he's gonna have nightmares of that for, like, a couple of nights now.
Yep.
Really, you've only ever had a nightmare of it before. To be clear, I think last week was
Singular.
entirely a dream.
Huh.
Yep.
I thought that was real, though. I thought it was real to, like, a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of real, you know?
If you die...
I think the audience wants to see us do new things and not also die.
Real life.
I could be
Honestly,
wrong.
I think a lot of people that watch streams do want the real risk of a TPK.
No!
I do think so as well. Let's give it to them, GM.
I'm having a
I don't think they want the TPK. I think they want at least one of us to be in danger of dying, though, yes.
The only thing I promise is that if one of your characters dies, okay. There's always more characters.
Here we go.
I accept player death. I accept player character death. Please don't
All
die.
right. And Fairy did the thing.
Character
Fairy did the
death.
thing. So anyone
Character
who is streaming and who has my stream up will be able to see my precious doggo get the biscuits. Because I have a
Precious
biscuit.
doggo get the...
Yep, I have a biscuit redeem on my and dog cam on
map
my
is not,
stream.
my map is not loading.
Well, load it better.
Yeah. Load it quicker.
Load it.
I do have an idea
You
for
know
what I'm gonna be doing for stream wise.
Okay. You want biscuit? You
Uh-huh.
gotta shake.
Good
shake.
Lucky,
Good shake for biscuit.
I can talk you through it if you want.
I got everything working. It's just lagging a lot.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Because I have OBS.
That's okay.
I have 2 different tabs open. One for what the stream is seeing. One for me to be able to check the stream and my player sheet. And
Okay. It's a game of
then
imagination.
I have Discord open.
Describe it.
So I can see now. It's just everything's. It's just a pain.
You might need a slightly better computer.
I have a laptop.
Oh, you absolutely need a better computer.
Get
You need a computer.
I can't afford anything.
Okay, Gemma.
I'll
can you
put
thank
together
Fairy?
a really rad build for you. You wait.
Oh, good girl. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Fairy.
Aw, thank you too.
Buddy.
All right, let's get on with it.
Are
Oh,
you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we gonna do shared chat together?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah,
Aye,
so
aye.
do it.
Well, that's a yes.
Is shared chat not automatic?
No. Whoever is,
I don't think it is.
I've disappeared. There I am.
whoever is the shared chat leader person has to do the share chat.
I think that's Luke.
All right, I got it. We got it. I didn't know that was on me. I've been wondering how to do that shit for so long now. So thank you, Red. I appreciate that. So you guys share chat now. Cool.
Okay, so you guys are gonna. I have a couple of people in my stream here. So yes, everyone in stream. Before we get too much into this, please, because these are a wonderful group of people. Go ahead and follow DTEN. That's DTE_N and X, the hippie Viking X. And I don't know, do the rest of you, I guess...
Springlock Teddy!
Springlock Teddy.
I'm not ready for streaming yet, so save me
So
for
nope, that's
another
fine.
time.
So just just to like, I just want to shout you guys out, because again, you guys might have heard at the beginning of the stream here, if DTEN gets to, oh well, I need to do the shout out thing, duh. I know how to
50
stream, guys.
followers.
This is an interesting
Yeah,
update. Hold on. I have hail
if we
going
get
on.
to affiliate,
Hail.
Hail. Yeah, sorry to interrupt your whole thing. I might be a bit distracted
No, you're
right
good.
now.
Hail?
Hail.
Well, hail.
like weather-wise.
Well,
hail,
hail,
right?
I think Red was onto something there.
Well, hail.
Anyway, continue
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, so go ahead and follow DTE_N. They're on their road as a GM to get to affiliate for their channel. And they're doing the
He needs 11 more, by the way. 11 more followers.
Yes,
11 more followers. So if you guys in my chat or you know anyone who likes D&D stuff, please have them follow DTEN. Elam, he's a wonderful GM. And we're loving this campaign that we're going through. And if we do get them to affiliate, you can get entered into a drawing for some lovely shiny math rocks.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Jingle,
Big pack
jingle.
Matchbox.
I do want it to be known, Elam was his character's name in the campaign I originally grouped like a good portion of us on. So I love the fact that Elam is still an ongoing alias for DM because that is like, it's just super nostalgic. Elam,
I love
long
it
live
too.
Elam. Long live all Palm, Roto. No, Brodo's in this group. Never mind. Don't rip Roto, you guys. Roto is still alive.
Yeah, don't rip Roto. So yeah, we got DTEN, who is our GM.
Yeah, please don't rip Roto. If that turns out to be foreshadowing, I will be very upset.
Honestly,
I will
it
be
could
so
be.
sad and feel so bad.
I'm sure everybody will make it to the Spelljammer alive.
Obviously.
We will see.
Not heroin.
Once
He wasn't alive to begin with.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
once Bloop gets there, you guys will be safe, I'm sure.
For now.
So let me bring you all in so we understand where we're at. We crashed our Spelljammer, our big Dragon Skull spaceship, into this planet as Nyogi spiders took control of the group and they believed it was the only way to escape them. We found that the planet had all of its life eradicated in a spell plague, and we found an undead revenant named Lord Harrowwind that promised to show us where a Spelljammer was docked if the party swore that they would help him exact vengeance on an ancient solar dragon, which the party did before even really asking questions, which I commend the party for. Shoot first, ask questions later is the motto of every good group. Harrowwind led the party to a mine shaft which they literally jumped down, not knowing how deep it was.
It was worth the jump.
But the jump was you guys lost Lord Harrowwind, which could either be a curse or a blessing. You did manage to get down the rest of the mine into a cave. 3 of you washed up. No, 4 of you washed up properly. Bloop, you got lost in the stream for a little bit. You destroyed a Minotaur skeleton. Yep. You've destroyed a couple of undeads, found a really cool hat that allows Rhoda to attempt to cast any cantrip on the wizard spell block.
Plucky
found a couple of beads of force.
Plucky is living as a hermit crab in the 2 halves of the Minotaur skull now.
You did destroy a Minotaur skeleton, which Plucky spent the last episode underneath as the adventurers went off. And last week ended. The party fell asleep after a fierce battle with more undead, at which point 2 dream monsters proceeded to attack the party, they showed the party a vision of their blink dog companion Lavender getting destroyed. After they destroyed the dream creatures, they realized that Lavender was safe. And that's where we left off with the party. Bloop and Plucky. Bloop, you eventually wash up on shore. You find the path that the party had taken. You reconnect with Plucky, who's playing under a Minotaur skeleton for no good reason, but he is.
It's mine.
And you all make the trek down. You pass some fungus, which I'm going to say you don't play with, even though the fungus has a giant eyeball in it. And you manage to reconnect with the party.
Glad to see you're safe.
And that is where we will pick back up.
Oh, big thunder outside.
Big thunder inside, too.
Thunder!
Yeah, if Plucky just kind of randomly goes missing, it means I got to duck and cover. Tornado County and all.
Oh boy, I can't believe I finally found you all. Are you all safe? Are you all right?
It's good.
Lucifer's gonna shoot up and draw the sunblade. Oh, what are you doing there? Oh,
No, it's just me, Lucifer. It's me. It's Bloop, your best friend.
Oh.
No, it's you.
good
Plucky
God.
drives over the Minotaur skull. You guys left me.
It's you.
Well, you're the one that took a skull that's like 3 times your size. Why didn't you change into something a little bit bigger so you could keep up instead of walking with a giant
Plucky,
skull on your
Plucky,
head?
To be fair-
What is it?
did you kill that beast yourself and take its skull as your mighty trophy?
No, I zoned out during the battle, and I think I might have hid. They killed it. I took it because I wanted it.
He absolutely ran away.
Yeah.
I think I said I might have ran away. I didn't say I did.
No, there was no might have. You absolutely did.
Who was it?
And that was
dealt the final blow?
while the rest of us were getting absolutely wrecked by some weird shadow monsters with some scary claws, and I got several headaches. My head still kind of hurts, and Plucky definitely ran away.
Oh, do you need any healing, best friend Lucifer?
No, I've rested plenty. It's just my head just now kind of always hurts. So that's a thing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if any of you are injured and in need of healing, I, Bloop, as your mighty savior, warrior, and healer, would be glad to help you.
I'm good. I'm good for now.
You're a little late on that one, though. Where were you last night when we were fighting the giant scary monsters and they killed Lavender? And I'm gonna look over at Lavender and be like, Lavender's not. Oh God, it felt so real. It felt so real. And he's gonna sit down on the bed with his head in his hands.
Hold up, guys. You mean the dog
But
died?
Lavender's alive.
The dog's right here.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Lavender looks very confused at everybody.
Yeah, dog, you and me both.
Teacher's
has
just
it-
hugging onto Lavender. Teacher's just
Has it been an entire day since we've been separated in that river?
I believe it's been more than a day, Bloop. I believe you've been missing about 48 hours or more.
Mm-hmm.
Bloop can't
If you
count that
notice,
high, but it
Bloop,
sounds
we
like
don't
a
have
lot.
a sun to necessarily track how many days we've been down here. So
Two sleeps, Bloop.
Yeah.
Sleeps.
Two sleeps. Oh, that has been a long. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 sleeps.
You've been. We kind of just thought you absorbed into the water we jumped down into.
Oh no! I was swept up in the current, and unfortunately, I was not able to get any sort of purchase on anything until much farther downstream, and then I had to find my way back here, and I fought, some strange things. It really feels like it was back in under the mountain again, if I'm to be honest. But now I'm here with my friends again.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're okay, Blue.
It is good to see that all of my best friends in my war band are okay too.
Yeah, we're all good friends here. Nothing's gonna separate us.
To remind the party,
nothing at all.
To remind the party of the path that you came down. The path that you chose had a bioluminescent fungi with an eyeball that everybody bypassed. There was a broken section at the end of a path that looked like it slid into a different portion. And there were ghosts smoking a magical pipe below. There are still also passageways unexplored to the north.
2 things, you guys. First, I vote that either Plucky or Deidre turn into something smaller than you are and sneak into that room with the ghosts and go steal that pipe from me. And then me, Rodo, and Bloop are gonna take some of these pillowcases and wrap them around our. Bloop, I don't know if you need to, because it doesn't. I don't know if you have a mouth or really if you breathe air, or really what your deal is. But me and Rodo will take pillowcases and tie them around our faces and go deal with the giant eyeball and see if there's any worth value down there. And then we come out winning on top.
Yeah, I heard none of
I'm
that.
sorry.
I just heard.
I have only one condition to that
I
plan.
like it. Let's hear it.
Somebody has to be outside that door to make sure if it goes south or one of those ghosts tries to eat me, I need backup.
Wait, you want me to stand guard?
Yes, if you can.
Out of everybody, you want me to stand guard?
Well, you want to deal with the giant eyeball?
Did you see the giant eyeball? Did you deal with the poison in the air? Do you really want to deal with that over 3 ghosts? Plucky, you seem like you could be charismatic to other people. Maybe they'll like you and you have to gamble with them. Go gamble with them. They might ask for a high bargain, which may or may not include your soul. Then you're going to make the deal and then play the gamble, hopefully win, and then bring me back the smoking piece that they have.
May I interject for a moment, friends? I feel like we are losing the plot.
I believe so, because
we don't need the pipe. Nobody wants to make any deals for their souls anymore, at least today. And we are looking for a way off this godforsaken rock.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Guys,
no,
guys,
no
I just
treasure.
realized something.
Got it.
What?
We've been trapped here for ages. I still can make a deal.
No.
So anyone ever thought, what if time passes differently on this planet than it does on other ones? That'd be pretty trippy, right?
Some of the temperatures do think that actually happens. But only the good planets have fast-flowing time.
So the bad ones have really slow passing time. So does that mean when we leave, it's really only going to have been like 2 days?
I think by the time we leave, it will have felt like 6 weeks.
Oh, God.
But it will have only really been 4 or 5 days.
No, you need to get the fuck out of here. Go. Let's go. I refuse to be in here any longer.
Yeah, I gotta do something once we're out of here.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, did you ever get that necklace back?
Right?
Oh, what was that, friend Lucifer?
Bloop, did you ever get that necklace back? I remember Plucky said he'd hold onto it for you when he jumped into the waterfall. I think now would probably be a really good time to get your necklace back or that piece of jewelry artifact that you had handed off.
Guys, I got some bad news.
What happened?
It kind of fell out my pocket when the water blew away.
I had a feeling it'd say something like that, Plucky.
What do you mean?
Teachers just face palms.
Hold up. What do you mean? I honestly lost it, and I empty out my pockets. Can I roll for deception?
Please roll a deception check. Yes.
Oh,
That means I get to roll an insight.
Everybody who
26.
wants to test, wants to test him, please roll an insight.
I'm not. Only way I can beat that is with a nat 20. So nope.
Yeah. Nope.
insight.
Yep.
I can try.
Get a
I can
nat 20.
always
Get a nat 20.
try. That would be a 12.
It doesn't really seem like he's lying. He's lied in the past. You have a couple of tells that you might look for, but he doesn't give them if he has them.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just hope that little lady inside the necklace is all right.
I hope so too.
Just wasn't holding on very tight when I jumped in.
Plucky, just for flavor, as you start talking about the girl who was reflected trapped in the necklace, you feel it shift wherever you have it.
Uh-oh.
Because it always shifts to point towards her direction.
To everybody else,
It
I'm not saying where it is, and this is not where it is, but noticeably when that happens, my ear twitches.
Oh.
I will say this, it is not hidden in my ear. That's my guy just like, what the fuck?
I'm afraid you don't need to tell the stream where it's hidden.
Oh, I
We'll do the
not.
cavity searches later.
No one wants to be demonetized.
It's not hidden there. It's not hidden there.
I'm sorry, no takesies backsies.
Oh god, no.
Wow.
Hey, guys, I think I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Well, you can do that. We're still getting the fuck out of here. So
let's go.
everyone, grab your shit
Yeah,
and let's go.
I want to get out.
Roto has a good
I got
idea.
A client to meet.
What path do you guys want to take out of this room?
This way.
Let's head this
For
We will go
Luke
northwest,
first.
I think.
Oh,
We came from the east and south.
I dragged that giant minotaur skull a long way from my little body.
Easy. Give me my hand back.
So
Yeah.
you are all in a complex of some sort that leads to the Spelljammer hangar. And without a guide, it's very hard to determine which way is which. There are portions that are very notably collapsed, though.
We love this for us.
Man.
This is really tough.
Could
There
you
has
all
to be
make
a
a
way.
perception check, please?
Perception.
Perception.
Everyone?
Yep.
Everybody.
All right.
It's gonna be a 24.
Perception. Let's roll. Let's see. It is a 13.
I don't
Luke?
see anything.
Oh, but
23.
But Roto, good news. Good news. Not one counter.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
No.
Luke and Bloop. You each hear what sounds like the crashing of waves to the north. And with both of those checks, there's almost like a rattle sound to the south.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but
what is that
there
buzzing
seems to be
sound?
something coming from south. And Bloop, do you hear something coming from the north over here?
It sounds like rushing water or something.
Guys,
Maybe an underground lake.
Above table,
Some
is
stairs.
there any light in the room at all?
No, all of these lights, you would all have been using private
But
light sources at this point.
I don't have any light. So
Or
there's
been
just a
following.
Minotaur's skull dragging around pitch blackness.
Do you not have dark vision?
Nope.
No, specifically what he was doing is you guys were casting the light spell on objects for him to carry around as a makeshift
Or in
torch.
one.
Can I
Since
cast
you went
light
away.
on the skull that he's carrying?
Choose a half. Choose a half. It's broken in half.
It is split. You guys did split the
Ah.
skull into two.
I don't necessarily need to pick two because it's a cantrip, so I can just cast it on both.
Yeah.
And Luke said, "Let there be light," and there was.
Let there be light.
And yay,
And
there
there-
was light.
I'm gonna take one of the halves though and hold it up in front of me.
Hey.
I'll
Luke,
give it
Luke,
back, you little
Luke.
thief.
Guiding that way, there is a set of stairs above you.
All right.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
go
walk
up?
up these stairs real quick.
It opens up to a landing in a wide space. It looks like a natural part of the cave that they built around. As you go up the stairs, you hear the
Hate it when he
sound
does this.
of imagine a knife getting slammed into a board repeatedly, like thud 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 thud
Oh,
thud
that's the
thud
rattling.
thud 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 thud
Oh.
thud thud.
Oh, I recognize that game.
Same, but out of character. What's that sound?
Luke, it's most apparent to you as you approach.
Luke?
Are we
Yeah.
heading toward that noise, my friends?
I believe so.
I prefer
Luke,
Is this
you-
but
you want? Can
feel
I
like-
get any scent of? Can I get any scent of the ocean or any sound?
The room that you're in, the only sound that is coming through steadily is the sound, and you can see it now. One of the ghosts has a physical knife. He has his haunted fingers on the table, and he is quickly going between his fingertips in a game that he has probably played for 100 years without stopping. The other three are watching, holding ethereal mugs, laughing and putting them up to their ghostly lips.
Hey, Bloop. Why don't you go play with them? Because you're liquid, so if you stab yourself, it won't hurt, right?
That's a bad idea.
Doesn't that apply to the ghosts? Like,
Oh,
that
I
has
re-
to apply to them
Wait, what if
too,
these
right?
the kind of ghosts
Oh,
that don't know they're
I remember
dead?
that game. I remember that game. My old warband used to play it all the time. It was called Five Finger Fillet, and you would I played that game all the time.
When I was little,
Did
they
it
used
hurt
to
you?
call it the knife game. But what if these ghosts don't know they exactly? You know?
I don't like this game. From the it looks terrifying, not gonna lie.
The ghosts have not reacted to your presence yet, at least not in a way that you can see.
Oh well, it's fine. Usually, all you need to do is take a knife and you take it going from right here, and he like holds out his pseudopod and like forms like little digits on his hand, and he pantomimes the motion going from between the thumb and forefinger over in between each of his little pseudopod fingers.
Blue,
And if you nick
gotta-
yourself, you lose.
Blue, buddy, you gotta remember she got a weak stomach despite dealing with demons.
Oh, but it's okay. Bloop doesn't bleed. See, and he holds up his form and
Yeah, but Bloop, we bleed.
Well, we would still call this cheating because the ghosts don't bleed, right? And you think
Mhm.
Roto is actually really upset by this.
I cheat.
We used to have wizards at school who did this, and they'd play this game, but they put their mage hand on the table so that they'd just be, oh, I can do whatever I want, and they'd nick their mage hand, and it doesn't fucking matter because it's mage hand.
When I play the game,
Ah,
I
I
kind of
hate
just
it.
move my fingers around via shape changing, you know? So yeah, I know it. It makes me look cool, but it kind of makes the game not as fun.
I want to play a game.
One time there was this kid that I grew up with, and he used to pick on all these other kids. So one time I held down his hand, and I played that kid with his hand.
I think we get the picture.
Oh, what? Okay, yeah. So well, I can say this: he still has both of his hands and all of his fingers, but he no longer picks on anyone. I call that change.
That's wonderful.
Deidre, as you approach the edge, you see long dead skeletons on the ground, potentially theirs.
Well, we know who's. Well, at least we know where their bodies are.
Do we want to proceed through here? Do we think that the
no, I don't think it is.
Hey,
the jammer is through here?
Oh, god damn it.
Hey.
It might be. We don't know. Lucky.
Lucky, as you approach, all of them look at you, and the one that is jabbing between his hands doesn't stop. He just turns his head, and his ghostly hand is still wrapping the table between his fingers. And the one
is he winning or losing this game?
It seems like he's won. It seems like he's eternally lost, but it seems like he's not having any ill effect with the game.
But
Lucky,
can I tell if he's actually just like stabbing through ethereal fingers, or if he's actually like missing his ghostly fingers?
Make a perception check real quick, then they'll address Plucky.
Plucky, come back!
No, these guys might be the guys we
I mean, it's not a nat one, but no, I can't tell.
You're pretty far away. It's hard to discern things that far away. Plucky, the one that's stabbing at the table, looks at you and goes, I haven't seen a living one for at least a century. What's your name, little boy?
They call me Plucky, and I'm a grown man, just short.
No kidding.
Either way. So can I call you Shorty?
Since you're dead, I don't see why not.
You got it, Shorty. Come, have a drink.
Did you guys used to live here long ago? Are you the folks we avenging?
The one across from him. The one straight across from you is the one stabbing the table. This one puts down his ghostly mug and slides it forward for you to take.
I take it and just kind of smell at it. Can I tell what's in it?
Make a perception check.
15.
With a 15, it's a ghost drink, but it has some kind of real essence, like it's bordering the ethereal and material plane. You could drink it. It's hard to say what the effects would be, but it doesn't really have a scent to it.
I kind of lift up and slam the Minotaur's skull on the table, at least the half I still have, and just throw it back and chug it.
Beatrice face palms herself.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Of course.
Hey, I see booze going around.
16.
Was one for your favorite Asimov?
You managed to drink it. It doesn't have a strong taste, but even though you succeeded, you can feel something swirling in your stomach.
You two are going to get sick later, aren't you?
And just as quick, they put down another one. This one, he produces one for Luke and one for Plucky. And he just keeps laughing.
I'll drink more, but can you answer my question
More drink! What's your
Excellent.
question, little man?
So we came here with somebody from the top side, a ghost like you. We're here to kill a dragon and get our asses out of here. You know which way that is?
Make a perception check.
I don't think the dragon is actually here.
Oh, 11.
Never.
Is the dragon not here?
No, we have to go to it, but we need the Fey Jammer or the Spell Jammer that is here so that we can go to wherever it is and
Wait.
kill it. But I don't know if that still applies because Heroin isn't with us anymore.
If I give
Luke,
you,
when you say Spelljammer, the one that's stabbing repeatedly takes one big stab into the table. The dagger sticks straight up. He looks at you. Ain't no getting to the Spelljammer. You ain't gonna make it past the snake.
Hey, buddy, you think I
what?
haven't killed up a snake?
what type of snake is this? How screwed are we?
The ghost puts his hand above his head and one below the table. Bigger than you can imagine. Twice as mean.
I got a big imagination, so I'm not very happy about how big this guy sounds.
Are you saying that nobody has been able to beat this monster?
Oh no.
A giant snake.
Oh no.
Where is it?
Everyone
Oh no.
is dead.
Where is it?
But tried.
Where is it?
Guys,
Please,
I have
yes,
a
tell us
question.
where it is.
Could you guys possibly help us get to the Spelljammer? We gotta go and avenge you folks. Anyway, help cure this little plague.
Well, kill the snake if you leave. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, DM.
Plucky, he looks at you, he shakes his head. There's no use in avenging the dead, little man.
I understand what
If
you
you
mean.
guys want to go, you go south, and you keep going south until you take a right, and you go through. It's a little bit collapsed, but you can make it through.
Alright, and Plucky
South,
takes another swig of the
west.
drink that he was given.
Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage,
Uh-oh.
as you have already had some.
Uh-oh.
You immediately throw up, and you have the poison condition as the contents of your stomach are emptied onto the table, and all four ghosts
All over
begin
my
to laugh.
skull.
Oh, not the
You
skull.
are. Ugh.
Oh god.
Is there a necklace on the table at all?
No, there's
I'm
not.
just
There's
kidding.
just the skull. Oh god.
Plucky,
I
come
used to be able to
on,
hold my
let's-
liquor, then I
let's
met
go.
you folks, and now it's all just coming out.
Plucky,
Yeah,
let's just
that's how you know
go.
you're having a good time.
And I'm gonna
Lucky
slam
another
back
one
mine
is
as I'm
set
walking
in front of
away.
you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna drink the third one.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
I need to
I'm
get
gonna
the taste
slam
off my
it and
mouth.
then throw the cup behind me. Be like, let's go, Fey Jammers. We got a beast to kill.
Yeah, I drink the
And
third
You
one.
throw
and
it
my-
behind you.
I drink the third one. I'm
It
just like,
vanishes midair. Plucky, roll another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
I drink the third one just to get the taste out of my mouth.
And
oh,
can
it's
I
so gross. Oh,
try to?
oh no!
Can I try to
Instantly
drink?
made it worse. Instantly made it worse.
Oh, it's a nat one.
Everybody sees Plucky fall down and pass out.
Oh no!
Oh, God damn it.
And
I'm gonna
the
come over
ghosts
and pick
start
Plucky up.
howling with laughter.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, Plucky.
Oh dear. It really seems that the little one cannot hold his liquor anymore.
No. I pick up the cup.
They
Lucifer's
will
gonna
give
pick 'em up.
anybody drink if whoever wants it. The ghosts seem to have an endless supply of this liquid.
Not
I was
one.
already turned
Can
off
I
this
roll-
process, and that's worse.
Can I roll a medicine check on the liquid to figure out what the hell is?
Whoops.
A medicine or an arcana check. Bloop, you throw up too. Yours
Yay!
is bits of plasmoid guts that splash out
14.
onto the
Ew.
table, splash against the ghost. The one in
Mhm.
front of you just laughs and sets down another.
It's like, oh, Lucky was
I got
right.
14.
This stuff is quite unpleasant.
Come on, you two. Let's go.
Deidre, you can't tell. Whatever it is seems otherworldly.
She sets the cup back down.
This
Come on,
isn't
guys. We
any.
gotta go.
This isn't anything like the fizzy squids I'm used to drinking.
It is not like a fizzy squid.
Uh,
Although what came out of you could be considered squid-like in some form.
Gross.
Gross. All right, come on, you.
Plucky, you come to.
And I'm just shaking.
You still have the poison condition for the moment.
I'm just shaking, just
Gross.
like.
Deidre attempts to grab Bloop. Come on, Bloop. We gotta go.
Okay.
Wait,
Luke is gonna pick Plucky up.
Lucifer. My skull.
What?
My skull. I sound like.
He's gonna take it and put it on your face
I'll
like a.
get the skull.
Oh, my
Let's
own
move
vomit
along.
got on me.
The Minotaur skull is definitely bigger than
Ew,
Plucky's face.
Ew.
It's all over.
All
Right,
right.
Roto's gonna grab the skull. He'll point
Are
us
we-
up the shoulder. Let's move.
Are we going down
Let's-
south?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going south.
So
we're
the
going
directions
down
were south as far as you can go, and then west.
right.
I need a drink that's not.
We'll get a drink when we
Come on,
dock.
Plucky. I've got your skulls.
I
Um,
They mean west as in this way?
Bloop offers up his water skin that he had filled with the water from the river
Is it safe to drink?
over to Plucky. That's up to the GM. I honestly don't know.
Do you drink it?
Of course he does.
Are antibiotics a thing in D&D?
I don't think in this setting. I think it is, but not
You
here.
need them now.
Whatever's in that water does not make you any sicker than you are, and it does not impart any disease yet. As you all leave the room, the sound of the dagger slamming into the table goes back up.
Oh, fun.
I threw up.
So I just might have given Plucky
Worms.
worms.
Oh, I hate you guys so much.
I'm sure they have
right now.
ivermectin or something.
I hate you guys so
Okay.
much. You dragged me here now.
Okay,
Come on,
so
Plucky.
Pretty sure you came willingly.
You wanted to adventure with us, didn't you?
south.
Yeah,
I
but
remember that correctly.
I'm starting to doubt if this is worth
So-
it.
We do have to go west, right? We've been as far south as you can go in the east. We met the gambling ghost, and there's nothing.
Nobody wanted to gamble with.
So we
and
go.
just for the record, in case there's any question, Plucky and Bloop, by this point, you two would have had a long rest.
Woo!
Oh yeah,
I love long rests.
check to see if.
But not those of us that fought nightmares, right?
No, you guys got a long rest after your battle with nightmares.
Hold on,
Oh,
let
thank
me-
God.
Hold up. Gotta refresh my character sheet. My thing has been messing up a lot recently.
Oh,
My
no.
D&D Beyond.
Get good. Get good. Well, maybe if you're not using it in freaking
No,
Edge.
I mean even when I'm not.
I use Edge, just so you know. That might make me a bad computer user. Get a new desktop, Lucky.
I don't have it.
Build yourself a desktop. That's why you get a new one.
I can't afford
Yeah.
it. But yeah, even off of stream when it's the only tab opening, every once in a while it just crashes.
Damn.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't
You're
know what
like
the
a
deal is.
Chromebook or something? Jesus.
And then I get the 404 or whatever error, 101 it looks like. It shows me a beholder. And it says I rolled
fun.
a 1.
Oh.
Oh,
Please don't roll one against a beholder. They have eye rays that can do very mean things.
I don't want to find out. I just want to go home.
Oh, well,
To be
it
fair.
looks like if this was the way, then it seems the way has been caved in.
So to give everybody an idea of what they're seeing, first, can everybody roll a perception check again?
Can do.
Perception.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
So I've got a 9.
17.
Oh, thank you. 24.
Woo, I rolled above 10. 16.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Huzzah!
Luke, the sound of water is coming from the north. The end of that
Guys!
passageway has a pool in it.
Don't drag
That's where the
Guys,
water
I
is
hear
coming
water!
from there.
Luke, think
And
this through.
Oh no, look!
Luke, you're holding me. Think this
Deidre,
through.
with the 24,
I
you
hear
hear the
water!
silent sound of a rattle to the south. There is a passage here that seems to be manageable.
Over here?
Over here.
Did we not regroup?
Nope.
Right.
Help me!
Oh God.
I think this might be the right way.
Look,
Are you sure?
the way here seems to be we hear some kind of rattling noise. Perhaps it's the snake.
The water, though.
I don't wanna
But
go
we
water.
must fight the giant snake and free our way to the Spelljammer.
Wait, giant snake. Let's go to the water. Let's go to the water. Let's go to the water.
I vote Plucky goes up first.
And Plucky is just screaming and kicking like
Second.
like a little toddler. Like, hey, no, I don't want to.
I want it to be
Second
known, like imagery for you guys. I'm holding Plucky almost like at the back of the pants, holding him at my side. So it's just like all of the hands are like kind of like hanging there. And
just
that's how
holding
he's
him by
been kind of like
himself.
holding up.
You're just
It's
holding
like
him
a
by
holding him by
himself.
himself.
toddler getting carried while being carried in Disneyland. If they're throwing a fit.
I don't want to go.
Yes.
That's lucky
I
right
don't want to
now.
die.
Oh, you
We're
won't
not
die,
dying.
Plucky.
This group is
You
a
have
death
me
trap.
here.
No,
But
we're
you've-
not.
You've survived so far.
I don't want to die. I don't want to. No, this is getting too much to me. First sign of a snake, I'm leaving. I swear I'm gonna make a deal with
You
the devil.
don't
I'm gonna
But-
switch places
but
with
we've-
some random fool, and I'm
But
leaving.
Plucky, we've fought illithid brain monsters and ghosts and brain dogs and
You
and-
fought
and-
that. I
well,
fought none of that.
Plucky, where are you gonna go?
Wherever I get transported to, okay?
Those ghosts seem nice.
If you run away in here, you end up
Fine.
with the ghosts or the
Move,
giant
Plucky.
minotaur skeleton.
all right,
Teacher,
let's
you
go.
going?
I'll go.
You know what? And then I just charge through with my eyes closed.
Lucky, that's a
Oh, I-
horrible idea.
If your eyes
Oh,
are
I was-
closed, I don't know if I should reveal the map.
Nope.
Like I said, my eyes are closed.
No,
And I'm
logically
Anybody
speaking,
else?
yeah.
Does
Yeah.
anybody else want
I-
to?
May I do
Blue
a
roll.
survival check to see if there's any signs of the snake near living in this area?
Yeah.
I would also like to add that I'm not quiet while I do so.
23.
Oh, don't worry, Plucky. We'll deal with that in a minute. Deidre, I'll say this. There's no sign that a snake has moved down the parts you can see.
Oh.
It seems safe.
Can I open my eyes?
Yes,
Do you want
Plucky.
to?
I don't know if I want to. And
Plucky, it's safe.
to everybody else, I'd like to say that Plucky, although he acts like a really tough adventurer, he's acting like a noble's son right now.
I've got to let you know right now, you've never acted like a tough adventurer.
I was
know.
just
I know.
about
I've
to say, like,
never did that. He's the type of guy who
What-
thinks.
literally,
He's the type of guy who thinks.
literally when?
May I roll a perception check?
I'm
Oh,
just gonna.
no need.
My eyes are gonna stay closed,
need.
okay? My eyes are still closed.
Dear adventurers, as you enter the room, you see a long, winding passage that leads to you don't know where. In front of it is a giant snake, coiled, with the face of a sentient creature.
Oh.
As everybody enters, it winds itself tight, looks at all of you, and says, Alexander, so nice of you to join us. And I think that it's time to roll initiative.
Oh no.
And Goop is just like in the
19
interim.
with my
He's
alert
looking
feature.
around.
11.
18.
Oh. 7.
And as always, Deidre,
Mhm.
Blink Tar.
Oh, yeah.
Lavender will go on your turn if you want him in the battle.
Yep.
Luke, you see 2 of those Minotaur skeletons flanking this thing in the corners. There are 3 total, and you have all of their attention.
3 minotaurs total, or 3 creatures?
There are 3 creatures total. 2 are Minotaur skeletons, and 1 is a big ass snake that is blocking your path.
Oh, lovely.
How tall is the curb or that cliff?
Not tall at all. About 5 feet, easily slid down.
Luke is going to run and climb up, so that's half my movement, right?
This one's not going to restrict your movement. It's so gradual
okay.
that you could just take it as a part of a normal step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go into a rage. Be like, you're in my way. And he's going to cast Fog Cloud. Just real angry. He's gonna like try to go punch the ground to try to like cause the earth to like tremor and move. But as he punches the ground, thick fog like starts to spread out instead. And this whole area gets plunged into heavy obscured fog instead. And be like, God damn it. And end his turn.
Everybody now sees a fog rise up in the center of the room. Luke himself becomes obscured.
Great.
Plucky, clenching his eyes, clenching his fist, he just yells out, I want to make a deal!
You hear a hissing laugh back at you. Alexander, there are no deals. You've come here to die.
No, a demon owes me a deal. A demon owes me a deal. I give my soul. I'll give all my soul. I just need to make a deal.
Everybody hears Plucky babbling about demons and deals.
Plucky,
what did you do to him?
I did nothing.
Lady from the house.
Can I use my reaction to pat him on the shoulder?
Plucky, is that your turn to try to beg a supernatural demon to come save you?
That's gonna be my action.
A supernatural demon?
I
mean, in D&D, they're really natural demons. There's not much supernatural in D&D.
I was gonna say
Plucky.
I shouldn't have access to move that. I'm sorry.
My bonus action is going to be dash, and I'm going back where we came from.
Can you make an? I could be an Arcana, could be a religion, could be a charisma. Make a persuasion check to the void as you call out for divine or infernal assistance here.
Come on. Even with +9, it's only a 16.
If your message has been received, you cannot tell.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Not even by Mr. T?
I pity the fool.
So this fool runs out.
Oh, you mean Deidre's tea, not Mr. T.
Yes,
Yeah,
I meant
Deidre's
Deidre's tea, but missed. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that
a big
Is
black
he
demon
available
in
as a tea?
chains appears, and the A-team van bursts through the wall,
Yeah,
and
let's go.
the A-team gets ready to assist the party.
Yeah.
This is canon,
Your
by the way.
face,
This is canon.
Hannibal, and Murdoch to stomp you out.
Okay, Roto, your barbarian has charged in. Your bard has charged out. What do you do?
Do I have a line to see Minotaur B from where I am right now?
Yes.
All right, we are going to hit him with Ray of Frost if we can. 19 to hit.
You
Rodo.
hit.
Rodo.
guys,
6 points damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
guys,
Yeah.
Rodo
See
did
the
a
ice
thing.
form and contract the bones.
And I will finish my movement here. And I will call out over my shoulder, Plucky, you're in more danger alone. But that's it.
Deidre, you go next.
Oh boy.
Bloop, how did you roll a 7?
Mm.
That's a good. Dice.
Hey, dice are dice. Deidre, what do
Mhm.
you and
And-
Lavender want to do?
Because I rolled a 3 plus my dex of yeah.
We need to fight back against. We may have to use the fog to our advantage. Yeah, for taking down one of these bad boys.
My bite is as strong as ever.
Let's do this, pal. As Deidre starts to summon her flame sword.
Flame
Let's
blade
have
ignites.
Flame blade ignites. Let's have some fun, buddy. As she goes into the fog.
It is tough to see through. Certainly, you are now enshrouded in Luke's mist.
Okay. I think I saw one this way. Come on. And so do I have to do any rolls?
Where were you at to start? You were here, right?
Yep. At the start, I was here, and then I attempted to move. And it was right here.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I am trying to. If the Minotaurs come in, I'm hoping to
Okay,
have.
so you're trying to taunt them in.
Yep.
Okay, I understand. Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Let's do this thing. Oh, 18.
Woo!
You are thoroughly intimidating. You see it lower its horns towards you. And where did you want to end your turn at?
I wouldn't mind ending my turn over. Oops. Let me see. Trying to get over and trying to get over here to
Okay,
be close
yeah,
to the rock.
right here.
Yep, I am so sorry. I did not mean to grab that.
Luke, she grabs your fog with both hands and starts violently shaking until
audacity.
it is going
I
like a
can't
sheet
even
held
move my-
between two people.
Your
Right about-
audacity.
Here.
Okay.
And I end my turn because I'm nowhere near either one of the three.
Luke.
Uh-oh.
This thing lowers its head and charges at you.
At disadvantage, right, DM?
At disadvantage in the fog.
Yes!
Ooh.
11 does not hit.
No, it does not.
It charges down, it loses you in the fog, and you can manage to push its horn out from gouging you.
Cool.
Let's see if Deidre, who decided to provoke this thing, can also manage to escape.
Please.
So the good news is that is definitely less than 20 feet. It
Okay.
enters the fog, and it will miss with an 8. The fog has done its job
Yes.
and
Woo!
obscured everything. The snake, who everybody can see bits of through the fog, continues to coil and watch the action. Its mouth starts to speak, but you can't hear what it's saying. It's almost like it's preparing something.
Mm.
Bloop.
And so here we go. Bloop, who's usually one that's all to get about into the action, has been looking around as this battle starts, going, I don't know if there's an Alexander here. My name is Bloop, and we're fighting. And
You won't fool me again, Alexander. You will die like last time.
So Bloop will, let's see. No. So Bloop will just run around the fog since he doesn't like to not see things. So 5,
Advisable.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So yeah, he will run here. And that is no. How high or low is this little rock bit in front of me? Do I have line of sight on the Minotaur or no?
So I have to mentally remind myself that you are 7 feet tall.
I am 7 feet tall. Yes. I'm a tall boy.
You can have line of sight on the Minotaur around that
Yes!
stalagmite.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Absolutely.
So yeah, he just like runs, just like ninja runs almost around this fog wall until he around the corner of this little like rock face here sees the mountain of bones that is this Minotaur skull, and he's gonna be like, I have acquired my first target this day, and he's just going to like Luffy Rubberman punch his pseudo pod arm at this thing. Unarmed strike. Oh, natural 20!
Nice.
Oh.
That, sir, goes on the board as your first nat 20. As your first natural 20.
My
You did
natural 20, my first one. I've done it.
You did it.
You did it.
Oh, yeah.
How
Okay.
much damage is this thing taking?
All right, so that first one here is taking a 13 critical bludgeoning damage for my first strike.
Back.
My second hit, I'll reel back my other arm and go to swing at it. I assume with the mighty blow well, I don't know, does an 11 hit?
No, the first one cracks into it. You feel the bone give way underneath. The second one does not connect in the same way.
Oh, okay. So with that, I will use a key point to bonus action Flurry of Blows for 2 more unarmed strikes. Another natural 20!
Hey, bow, 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 bow.
I love this game. So that'll be, interestingly enough, another 13 damage.
You see the bones crack underneath your blow, but it is still up.
And then a 27, almost another natural 20. Almost. But a 27 to hit for my final flurry of blows for 8 damage as I just do a boom, whiff, bam, right into the thing's skull, just battering the bones.
You batter its bones, you see the spinal bones start to crack more and more and pieces flake off, but it does not collapse.
I cannot be outdone by little Plucky. I must have Minotaur skull helmet of my own.
Yeah. Only I get a
Luke?
skull.
Luke is going to
How did you hear that,
run
Buggy?
1, and I will take the opportunity attack.
And he will take it. Disadvantage. It's a good thing it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, but it still
because
hits.
He hits you with the 20.
Dirty 20 is better than a natural 20. I'll take it.
Take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced appropriately with your rage.
All right. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I was right here, right? Because 25
Yeah, I think
feet
you're right there.
is right here. So I'm trying to move right there.
Oh, can you make
I'm running.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Uh-oh.
12.
It is enough to maintain concentration on the fog cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. So that was 25 feet. With my last 10 feet, I'm gonna run with my sunblade drawn, be like, my name is Lucifer, and take a reckless attack on this snake before it completes whatever it's trying to say.
Make an attack.
23 to hit.
You hit.
That's going to be 4 points base with 2 points added on with the rage is 6. Then I'm gonna add. I'm not radiant consumptioning yet. Okay, never mind. So yeah, that's just the 6 points of damage there. I'm going to take another attack. Oh, gross! 11 to hit.
It does not. The first one's a very solid connect. The second one, it swerves out of the way.
Okay.
It is towering over you now, looking down.
I'm gonna point my rock arm up at it and be like, last time I fought something similar to you, I had my arm turn into a rock. And with the last little pronunciation on rock, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone for a 17 to hit.
Nice.
It hits off of his head but does no damage. Just like plink and shoots off on a ricochet.
Oh, not nice.
I didn't even mean to do that, but now that it happened, I wish it'd been a little bit harder.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
Its mouth curls into a smile. You can see its fangs. Plucky, can we see your fangs?
You see a little head peek out. Oh.
Just like peeks out of a giant minotaur skull.
I think I got an idea. If the demons won't take my soul, then let's try and talk our way out of this. Or die trying. I take a little bit. Hold up. I walk a little bit out. I think that's as far as I can go. And I just yell in a deep voice, I am Alexander! And that...
Okay. Do you know anything else?
Nope, that's it. Plucky is not going to be very
Roll a
useful this fight.
deception check. Roll it. That could be bad. Roll a deception check.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Come on, Plucky, don't fail me now. +9. Fuck. 17.
You may or may not be Alexander to them. Or you may all be Alexander to them.
I think we all are.
Roto?
Fog cloud's still up, right? I can't clearly see any of them.
Clouds still up. Yep. Shooting into it would be disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna. This is as far as I can go with my dwarfy movement. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This rock here in front of Bloop is fallish, I imagine.
It is a decent size stalagmite. It goes up about 6 feet. Bloop goes up higher. The Minotaur goes up higher yet.
But its butt, the part that's hanging out of Fog Cloud, does not. So that shot's going to be at disadvantage, right?
It would be with disadvantage shooting a creature in the fog cloud, yes.
Uh, 16 to hit.
Is enough to hit this skeleton.
Nice. 9 points of damage. Same 10 feet reduced off his speed with Ray of Frost.
Okay, so what happens? You shoot into it, and you see the parts that Bloop had broke. The ice starts forming in them, and it looks like it's going to solidify it together so it has more fight, but then it bursts apart and falls to the ground.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thanks.
You got it. Now, where's that snaky thing?
Lucifer has it.
Or it has Lucifer.
That's a good question.
Fair. That's it for me.
I need to...
Deidre.
Lav, we need to get out of this fog.
Lead the way.
Come on. Hang on, Lucifer. I got you. And Deidre casts Entanglement on the giant snake. DC is a
strength save, correct?
Yep. DC is 15.
Okay. Let's check for something real quick. Okay. 19.
Damn it. Crap.
Heck. Shoot dang.
The spell will go off and make that difficult terrain, though.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does, you see his tail kind of swipe around it, avoiding all of the roots. He looks at all three of you. Alexander, so many to kill.
Right. If Alexander was a girl.
Do you want Lavender to do anything?
Can Lavender bite the tip of the tail?
He can get in there and attack. Roll a d20.
Good.
Add +5 to it.
Come on, buddy. Oh! 10.
He cannot get a hold of this tail as it whips across your ground. Deidre, you do have an up-close line of sight on this as those teeth bear down towards Luke.
Mm-mm.
Luke, get out of the way!
With the 23, 19 points of piercing damage.
Go ahead and just take 9 points of damage there, DM.
14 points of poison damage.
I will definitely take the full 14 on that one.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-mm.
15.
Your fog cloud maintains. Deidre, it looks at Lavender next, and you see the bite go towards it.
Spirit shield. If it hits.
It hits. So Spirit Shield reduces damage, correct?
By 2d6.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the 2d6.
Me or?
It's going to be 7 points of negated damage.
Okay, so that's 4 for the initial hit.
You see like a bright like orange light kind of like emanate off of Lavender.
Lavender is still alive. But Lavender is hurt. As the snake pulls up from him, you can see the poison drip from him. Lavender cries out in pain. His paws stretch forward in a position ready to strike if asked to strike again.
Uh-oh.
Why is that getting close to us?
Luke, does fog cloud count as difficult terrain?
Hold on a second. No, it just counts as heavily obscured.
Roto, this thing charges at you head down.
Fair.
It hits you.
God dang. Yeah, that's a hit.
Which
Takes 17 points of piercing damage as it finds the softest spot to just go in and tear out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bitch. All right.
Bloop.
Loop's turn, huh? Okay. Okay. Bloop is going to hear, I assume, Roto's cry of pain behind him.
It is not quiet.
Okay.
Nat 20 hits are often not.
Yep. So Bloop is gonna just like kind of kick off this rock here. Well, hold on, Roto. I'm coming for you. He's going to jump up into the air and do like a helicopter kick onto this bad Minotaur. Unarmed strike. Oh, come on, that was almost on a 20. Come on. But 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Nice. So first kick will be 8 damage. And then he'll continue the momentum with his extra attack for another smackadoo for 27 to hit.
Also smacks a do.
Nice. For 9 damage.
You see its bones start to crack just a little bit.
Okay, and I will burn another key point. Where's my key points? Where are my key points? My key points. There they are. And flurry of blows. For 18 to hit. As I
18
come
hits.
down with I come down with like a judo chop down onto its collarbone for 9 damage.
It's still up, but badly hurt.
And
Moderately hurt.
And then as I come down, I will lift myself back up with a heck of an uppercut for 30-20.
Hits.
And 9 damage as I just sock it right under the jaw.
It looks like you could destroy it if you have one more hit left.
Oh! Can I do... No, because that's a attack action. Bonus. Can I do a thing? I can actually, I believe, burn another key point for, I don't know if this will do anything based on what the creature is, but I could try. Burn a key point to use my Hand of Harm as part of the attack.
All right.
For 9 necrotic damage?
It is not resistant to necrotic, and that is more damage than it has health.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was resistant or even immune to necrotic, as it looks like a skelling man, but hey, there we go.
It is a skelly man, and the skelly man collapses hard, and its head pops off and bounces 10 feet towards Bloop. So there's a second skeleton towards, not Bloop, towards Plucky. And it lands on that incline, so the eye holes are pointed up staring at him.
And it still has like a bit of a shimmer of the green necrotic energy that I just like blasted into it as well. And I look over at Roto and give him like a terse nod. I have you, friend.
Much appreciated, friend. Much appreciated.
Loop, anything else?
Oh, let's see. So that was 5, 10, 15. Bloop will turn around and he'll use the rest of his movement. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. To get here. Rushing over to his other friends to help them with the big snake. And that'll be it.
Deidre is standing against the fog. You see it wafting out from under her legs, her hair. It looks like she is a magical creature as she is standing with her back to this.
Ooh.
Luke, are you a magical creature?
Since he's raging, all of his tattoos are kind of like glowing at that deep orange and everything. So he might look a little magical, but his arm is just a normal rock. As of right now, it just looks like a normal rock arm. So he looks like he has some magical potential. But right now, he's going to be yelling at Deidre, "Get yourself and this fucking dog out of here!" As he makes a reckless attack on the giant snake. For a 23 to hit.
You hit.
It's going to be 8 points with the 2 of rage. And then I'm going to, so yeah, sorry, that was what, so that's 10 points of damage there. Then I'm going to make a second attack for a 25 to hit.
Also hits. That is 2 solid connects as the sun blade tears little bit by little bit out of this tail.
That's going to be 8 points of damage. Then I'm going to run. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take the
It's
opportunities.
it's going to take the opportunity attack. It'll hit you. Take 16 points of piercing damage.
What's the poison? That's what I want to know.
4d10's worth. 35 poison damage.
Oh,
Please make
40.
a Constitution saving throw.
that's
Hold
a lot
on
of
a
damage.
second. 43 points of damage. Jesus. And then Constitution saving.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 21.
So, interestingly enough, the calculation is half the damage. Or 10, whichever's higher. 43 damage goes to 42. 21 is the con save. So you somehow, despite it smacking against your back, both fangs pulling back, tearing out blood, which also
Can I
glows
drag it
with
with me
divine
as I
radiance.
run? I want to drag it away. I want to drag that fucker away from them.
Unfortunately, no.
No!
That does not drag it with it.
I figured it might have a good bite on me.
It does have a good bite, and your blood that's dripping out of you is glowing with that little bit of radiance that comes from you.
Oh, yeah,
You have
yes.
successfully
Lucifer
got
looks
away
fucked
from
up.
it, though. Lucifer is badly hurt.
Like, fucked up right now.
Oh,
He's gonna turn
no.
around and weakly point his arm up at the snake and be like, that fucking hurt. And cast Magic Stone.
That's fine. Go ahead and cast
18 to
that.
hit.
Is enough to hit.
That's just gonna be 4 points of damage as a rock pelts into it.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, and I'm going to let you make the decision. Do you want to keep that fog cloud up, or do you want to let it dissipate?
Lucifer is at this point looking for any point of escape, and the fact that that fog cloud's still up, he's gonna try to use it as a point of running away at this point. Maybe not running away, but just trying to gain some kind of advantage.
And anybody who is watching,
Mhm.
no one has ever seen Luke this bad, including the fight against the Medusa.
Oh, no.
Plucky.
Yeah, I'm here.
You see this thing beating the shit out of your party. What would you like to do to help?
Cry.
Is that fog cloud still up?
Yes,
Yeah.
Luke wants it to stay up as a point of escape.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if I can do anything from... Wait, let me look at... Let's go to the only time Plucky's ever actually done any damage. Let's see.
May I make a metagamey suggestion that you can
Yes.
take or reject? Yes, I'm looking at your spell sheet now. You have heroism.
Oh,
A
yeah,
willing
I
creature you
forget.
touch is imbued with bravery. Until the
It's
spell
my
ends, the
second
creature is
favorite
immune to the
spell, and I
frightened
forget I
condition
have it.
and gains temporary hit points to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of its turn. You don't have to use that. You can go for damage, or you can go for something else. Your spells are not the most combat oriented outside of, say, Shatter, which is
Plucky
also an
was
option.
very much designed with roleplay in mind, which is
Battle
why
is
I
a
don't
part of
want to play
roleplay.
Plucky as much.
Plucky, battle is a part of roleplay.
I know.
He looks across at all of you. His head turns left to right. And from the other side of the fog cloud, there is a fog snake that is just every so often you see bits and pieces of it. And it shouts out, Alexander, come to me and die. Plucky, what would you like to do?
So I walk over to Roto, and I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder. I'm sorry about all this, but you got this. And I cast heroism.
Okay, and so at the start of your turn, Roto, you'll gain temporary hit points equal to Plucky's spell casting modifier, which is +3, and you cannot be frightened.
Excellent. Do I actually heal 3 with that as well, or is it just the temp HP, right?
Just tip HP. He doesn't have any healing spells.
Yeah, I'm a very useless bard.
Roto will pat you on the shoulder. You're a good lad, Plucky. Now come
Yeah,
on,
you
let's
say
go
that
fuck up
now.
a snake.
I did blow up your house, don't forget that.
Really, it's my sister's house, and I waver back and forth a lot on whether I am offended or very supportive of doing that.
Okay.
Not to mention, he blew it up with an apple.
Okay, for
And to be
everybody...
fair, I blew up a ghost house with the same apple.
Plucky and apples are dangerous together.
I will say this to the people in chat who does not know the story. Plucky and me were using Shatter for the first time. Shatter, I thought, just made a loud noise. So I put an apple in front of Deirdre's bedroom door and then cast Shatter. I blew up the house and threw a dresser on top of Deirdre. There is a lot of screaming involved and confusion, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Roto, Roto, would you like to take a shot at this thing?
I'm definitely going to take a shot at this thing, but we're going to move down so I don't shoot it through the fog.
Basic math. Plucky plus apple plus shatter equals house blown up.
Equal
boom. Right. You said...
How long was that muted for?
You said 3 temp HP?
Yeah, 3.
His spellcasting modifier is 3.
Okay, I got it. Thank you, Plucky. We're going to throw Chromatic Orb at the Naga at 3rd level.
Okay, what type of damage are you infusing?
We're going to go 2nd level, and we're going to say Thunder.
Thunder!
Right. It crackles with energy as you send it out. It
26.
slams into it.
Goodness, I'm so sorry.
21 points of thunder damage.
Oh,
and as it connects, the thunder goes around him, and he takes all of that damage, as you can see snaky body rattle a little bit from it.
Oh my.
Excellent. No bonus actions for me. That's all my movement. I'm good.
Deidre.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to... Would you like Lavender to stay there and continue fighting, or...
Lavender, get behind me. You're injured.
He will disengage and stand directly behind you.
Get behind me. You should both be getting the out of there.
Lucifer calls from afar.
We're not leaving you behind.
Does it look like I'm over there right now?
Deidre, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm guessing the snake is in the fog.
No, the snake is out of the fog. The snake is blocking that pathway.
Dokes. I have an idea. Frostbite. I need to make a con save of 15.
Ooh.
All right. Constitution saving throw. 15.
Oh, fuck that snake.
Mm.
He heals. I imagine half damage.
What spell is it?
Frostbite.
Frostbite is a cantrip, I believe.
Yep.
Cantrips
Yeah.
are nope, no half
halfsies.
damage. Yep.
Yep. It's a save or suck spell, unfortunately.
It is not frostbite. Do you stay there or do you move away?
Oops, did not mean to grab that. I make an attempt to throw my flame sword at the Naga.
You know, I've never considered if flame blade can be thrown.
It
I
can.
mean,
It would make
It
yeah,
sense.
absolutely
Would.
can.
Go ahead.
Improvise fireball.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Level
Please
4.
roll crit damage as your natural 20 counter goes up to 4 since we've started counting.
13 damage.
Nice hit.
Do you do anything else?
I can't use healing word because I use my spells. I Misty Step and carry Lavender
Dun, 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 dun.
over to safety.
Okay. Is that where you Misty Step to?
Yep.
All right. Deidre, as you do that, you see the flame spark in him, and his mouth says something in Celestial. Does anybody speak Celestial?
Yeah, I do.
Nope.
Luke,
Lucifer.
Yeah, Roto does.
I do not.
anybody who speaks Celestial hears him say, "Burning fire of the holy dawn," and a column of fire appears above Deidre, Lavender, and Bloop. Begins
Oh,
to
fuck.
swirl down, and I need you three to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, beans.
Beans and toast. You said dex save?
Oh,
Dex save.
oh, beans.
Oh, flips.
Good roll, good roll, good roll. Nah. 16.
16 saves, so you're only going to take half damage.
Oh,
Deidre,
lovely.
you're going to take full damage of this fire tornado as it descends upon you. You are going to take 21 points of fire damage. Bloop, you'll take 10. As the
Jesus.
flame touches the ground, you see divine sparks shoot up. Deidre, you are resistant to fire, so you'll take half.
Yep.
This next
Thank
set,
God.
as the fire touches down, radiant energy explodes from the floor.
Jesus.
This is radiant damage.
Good God.
19
Oh my-
points of radiant damage.
What is that move, DM? Jesus.
He
is called
casts the
Nightmare?
spell Flame Strike.
Flame
At
strike.
6th
Yeah.
level.
Good. Fuck.
Oh, boy.
Plucky is glad that he's up here now.
There is a big whoosh of fire.
And since the snake decided to hit Deidre,
You can hellish rebuke it with your reaction.
Oh, do all of the hellish rebuke
Yep.
on that thing.
All the
Yeah.
hellish
To
rebuke
a
right now.
crisp.
And Deidre,
The
I am
thing is-
assuming you are using
Oh,
your legend or very rare Rod of Hellish Flames. So it will do a dexterity save against the rod.
yep.
Which it succeeds with a 20, so he'll still take half damage. This is a 4th level. This is a 4th level Hellish Rebuke. So a 4th level Hellish Rebuke gets what? 2d10 plus 2, so 4d10 fire damage, I believe.
All right, and there's no way for me to roll it, so.
Oh wait, no, 5d10 for each level
5d10.
above for each level above first. So 2d10 base. This is so 2, 3, 4, yeah, I think 5d10. Let's roll 5d10 and make him suffer.
5d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 22.
You send out the fireball from this rod. It forms into T's face, bites down on him, and flames erupt around him, and he begins to hiss. Deidre, as you use the rod again, you feel the bumps on your forehead fully push through.
Oh.
You now have a second set of horns. Very teeny tiny.
Oh.
But the snake looks seared after the hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, before I do that, because there's no way Lavender would be able to make it through that, even if he saved.
No!
No! He's down!
I thought that said dead. I was like, oh my god, Lavender.
As you cast that, and the smoke clears around the snake, you see Lavender slumped, not breathing, across that stalagmite.
No. Bloop!
Okay. All right.
Oh, please.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Do I have any? Do I have any? Okay. So here's what.
Real.
Yeah, I know this stress is so real right now.
Am I about to witness my first ever actual death?
Okay, so what Bloop is gonna do is he's gonna like do like a rolling flip over Lavender, interpose himself between the Naga and Deirdre and Lavender. He's going to look at this thing, and if he had like facial features, he would be just like glaring daggers at this Naga right now. He's going Luffy mode. His friend was just attacked and downed. He's pissed. But what he's so he'll sort of like you'll see his form start to like shift and like sort of take on like a bigger, bulkier form as his usual like amorphous blob form starts to take on more of a bugbear form. And he will just raise his hands over his head to try to go in and attack this guardian. You will not hurt Bloop's warband. Oh, and I'm getting rated right now.
That is
Hello,
perfect.
Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
Hey!
Hello,
Howdy, folks.
Nemsy
How's
and
it going
Raiders.
over there?
You're all about
to see Bloop kick some Naga ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
hello. My name is Fox, otherwise known as Tulamain, and you're about to see. Oh my God, double raid!
Double
Let's
raid.
go, man!
Nemsy and Inglosia, thank you so much. I'm about to beat the ass off of a Guardian Naga. So yes, unarmed strike. But yes, hello. My name is Fox, otherwise known as Tulamain, and your friendly multi-dimensional Fox Magus, and we're here to kick some Guardian Naga butt. For a 16 to hit on the Naga.
I'm gonna give you advantage with the raid. Roll one more time.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's 19.
That's
Is
better.
enough.
That's nice.
Is enough.
Good.
Wait.
So I will hit this thing for bludgeoning with 8. And I will use up, where did it go? I will use a Hand of Harm, spending 1 key point to inflict how much? 6 necrotic damage on this creature.
You connect to it and you feel the necrotic damage just slam into it as an after effect. And it is shaken,
Nice.
but it is still moving.
With my second action here, make sure I can still do this. Yes, with an attack, I will make a second attack, doing a roundhouse kick to the Guardian Naga's face for another 19 to hit.
Also, it's
And I believe with Stunning Strike, when I hit it, I'll spend the key point to stun the creature rather than damaging it until the start of my next turn if it fails a DC 16 con save.
let's see how sturdy its constitution is.
This thing better
It
fail it.
fails with the 9.
So it is
no.
stunned and cannot act until the end of my next turn.
Woo.
And as a bonus action, I will reach out with a Hand of Healing and touch Lavender, our good best pup, and heal Lavender for 8.
You
HP.
see his eye half open up.
And then from there, you will just see Bloop just sort of like pound his chest, kind of like a gorilla in this bugbear form. You will not hurt Bloop's warband! And that'll be it for Bloop.
Okay, Luke, you see this Naga is currently stunned.
Seeing Bloop be a badass kind of motivates a very beaten down Lucifer, and he takes one of his still intact Asmar hands and touches himself on the chest to give himself 7 points of healing, and is going to run back in and try to take a swing with the oh wait, hold on, I want to think about this real quick. Yeah, I guess I'll just take a swing at it with my Sunblade regularly for a nat 20.
That hits.
Um
You would have had advantage anyway with the stun.
Bet. Okay, it's going to be 16 points with the 2 points of the rage, 18 base, and then gonna take my second action. A 14 to hit does not.
It does not. Nope.
But bonus actions, there we go. I'm gonna cast Magic Stone for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All I'm gonna say, really fucking hurt. And he's gonna do 5 points with another rock.
Okay.
And that is it for Lucifer's turn.
Plucky.
Yes. Is it my turn now?
Plucky, it is your turn, yes.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
If I move to where I can see the big old snake, can I cast Shatter on it?
Yeah, Shatter's just a point that you cast on.
Alright, then I will
So
move here, kind of dangle off the edge a bit.
okay. I'm assuming you're angling it so you don't hit anybody else, right?
Yeah. If anybody would get caught in it, I would expect it to accidentally be Bloop.
No, you can cast it behind the snake at a point on the wall behind it.
I would much prefer to do that. I don't want to hurt Bloop. Bloop's been doing too good.
All right,
Yeah.
and Shatter's a con save, right?
Yep, I believe 14? Yeah.
Okay, so it still makes strength and dex save. So or it doesn't make that. It makes con saves. So 21, his constitution's good enough to only take half damage of this.
Alright, so half damage would be... Because I'm... half of 18, 7? If I'm doing math right?
666.
6.
The number of the beast.
Yeah.
You see its body jet forward and wiggle, still stunned, but it does not take it out.
Alright, well at least I actually did something this time.
Roto, you see this thing is badly, badly hurt.
Fair. Attacks are at advantage while it's stunned?
Well, the stunned condition reads, has the incapped condition, automatically fails, strength and dex save, attack rolls against it have advantage.
All right. We're going to fire off. Chromatic Orb at level 3. That's a crit.
And to fail all at once. It's both. Both
It's
sides.
both, but only.
Oh,
wait, are we counting that for both the 1 and the 20?
You know, I kind of like that.
I think so. It's pretty rare.
Yeah, I counted. It sounds
It did show up on a die.
Roll crit damage and be prepared to describe its ending.
So I would like to point out that we're going Thunder again, and I just want to make sure it gets said out loud before I click this button. At level 3, this is supposed to be 5d8, so the crit is 10d8.
You cannot not kill it.
That's 57 points of damage.
What does that look like?
You don't think that wizards can rage. Like, that's a barbarian thing. But Roto is very, very, very angry that the dog was downed and attacked. I thought that we went over this in the dream last night. Lavender and I may not be best friends, but you don't attack the dog. And the same little ball of thunderous energy that he gathered up and shot on his last turn gets pulled between his hands. And as his voice gets more intense, more energy just throbs into it until he just releases it towards the Naga. When it hits the Naga, every single bone in the Naga just vibrates violently. Scales shake off, fangs pop off. And the thing just shakes itself to a rattly death. And even after, you can tell it has died and its body is still quaking with reverberations of that energy.
It collapses to the ground. The path it was blocking is now cleared.
All right. Deidre quickly uses healing word. Come on, Lavender. Stay with us.
You hear Lavender in your head. I think we did good.
Yeah, we did really good, buddy.
And
Are you
it takes its head and it pushes into you. He pushes into you and tries to like nestle his head in your lap.
Deidre pulls him close. And may I cast healing word?
Yes.
Hang on, buddy. You did really good.
You did as well. Takes 9 points of healing damage.
Yep.
Oh, healing damage.
What does it say healing damage? I don't know.
I don't know.
Listen, Lavender, I gotta tell you, I know you don't like me, and I have been kind of indifferent to you. I didn't really like the person that was piloting our ship, and you just favored him a lot of the times, which then naturally led to us not liking each other. But I've got to say, out of everyone in this group, besides the liquidy one, you take the best hit. Let me tell you. Welcome back. I'm glad you didn't die again.
Yeah, it's good to see you,
Deidre,
dog. Hey, Roto.
Deidre, he looks up at you, says, I didn't know you didn't like
not
me.
Again. Sorry about that.
Roto, could you just hold out your hand for a second?
Roto holds out his hand. His fingers are a little bit twitchy.
I stand in between us and the group, and I just nonchalantly place the necklace in your hand.
Oh.
And
Roto is going to...
Plucky
yeah, go ahead.
Obviously shaken and terrified of everything that just happened.
To give everybody a sense of the scene, Luke is badly hurt. There are pierce marks in his back from this thing's fangs.
Oh no.
Roto has a gorge in his side from the Minotaur ramming against him.
Oh.
Deidre, even though she is a tiefling, looks seared a little bit. And even Bloop looks more dusty than you're used to seeing him after a fight.
Yeah, I imagine that Bloop is still kind of like steaming a little bit from the fire and radiant energy that he was absolutely bathed in.
Deidre, oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Deidre, not noticing the 2 new horns on her head, nor the dry blood that the horns penetrate through, have left behind.
Oh, Dee Dee, you seem to have something here on your face. Let me brush it off.
Hey!
I was like, oh, that's
There's
not.
Nothing...
Oh.
What?
What? Roto, Lucifer.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's nothing, Dee Dee. Nothing. Just here. Let the others check on you and see if this is this stone?
Oh, hey, DJ, you got some new horns. I didn't know you could grow more of those. How many are you supposed to grow in a lifetime?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
yeah, you can feel them on your head.
Your Bloop thought
Plucky,
that you just had like stone embedded in your head there. I thought, oh.
To be clear, before Plucky walked away, I stuck the necklace in the pocket with Moo and just kind of said, "Hold this for a minute."
And Plucky just left without a word. He is he is, for a changeling, he is noticeably pale. He is physically fine, unlike everyone else, but he is done. He is walked away. He is just done.
What is this on my
You're
forehead?
stuck on the planet, dude. Where are you gonna go?
I think
What is this
Plucky
on
is
my
just
forehead?
like not. Plucky is just wandering at this point. He's
Pluggy,
like,
wait a minute. Listen, you can't just leave right. You're literally stuck on the same planet we all are. You might as well just stay with us. You're safer, like Rodo said. Just get your ass back here, you weird little fucker.
DM, do these horns look the same as these other horns?
No. They're just little tiny snubby horns that jut out. Like, what's the animal? Is it a goat's horn? I'm
Could be
gonna find out what a goat horn looks like.
It could be a
There's
goat.
several
Usually an
different
ibex.
things.
There are a bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
They're-
whole
they're-
slew
No,
of
they're
different
not goats. They're just very little snubby horns. Have you
Oh.
seen the picture of Tavilius?
Not that I recall.
Isn't that the
Uh,
dude from Chronicles of Narnia?
Do
No.
you guys? Oh, I guess they're not team. Do you guys have access to the stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Your
a sec.
stream? Yeah.
That's Dee Dee's patron.
Hold on.
Dee's Patreon.
Does
Oh,
this arm just become a
Oh.
fucking sword?
Whoa.
No, he's holding the sword.
no, he
That's
told
Dee
me the
Dee's
story.
patron. That's who she's made the deal with.
Oh, okay.
Nothing could go wrong with that.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing
Yeah.
could go wrong.
As
with
an
the deal with that.
Asimar, Lucifer would absolutely trust them.
I feel like he would trust them.
So
What's on my head?
that's Dee Dee's horns. They're still
Oh,
just
okay.
barely jetting out,
So,
though. They haven't reached that full growth
Little
potential.
stubby, like
Just little
black
human horns.
horns. Yeah. Okay. Reassuring. Okay, sure. Yeah.
This is. I mean, honestly, unless they're hurting you, I don't see what the problem is. There were always going to be some changes with your circumstances.
Look at my arm if you don't believe Rodo.
Plucky,
You want to
Plucky
see
down
my
that
arm,
path,
Matty?
it opens
Here's
up
me
to a
arm.
wider area, and there looks
Ooh.
to be something in the distance of that wider area.
You guys, we need to catch up with Plucky. Let's go.
Plucky without a word,
wait.
just darts.
Does someone have a knife or a sword or a blade? I want to capture this thing. Oh, sorry. I want to commemorate this battle with a piece of the creature. Maybe a fang or one of its scales or something.
You see an axe hit into the Naga or whatever. Like, I don't expect you to give it back to me, but Plucky's literally running away right now.
No, he's not running away. He's just going to make sure that the spelljammer is fine, and then
I doubt
Hey.
that.
he takes the
In
axe.
fairness, every time he runs away, he comes back to us. He's like a boomerang.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, I'm sure
Rodo
he'll
said.
come back in a moment when he realizes it's scarier down there without us than standing next to us.
Plucky,
This
I'm assuming you keep running. You guys just stand there and try to like take
The
trophies from
longer
the
you
Naga.
take, the farther
Yeah.
Plucky gets, and at this point, I feel like
if this
if
thing
Plucky
nearly
could
killed me,
fly
then
a
what
space
do you think
jammer,
waiting
and he-
down here?
if Plucky could find a space jammer and fly one, I feel like at this point he is so gone mentally he would
Yep.
just leave you guys behind.
So just so I have an idea of how to run this. How long do you guys take with that Naga?
I'm not. I'm checking with Lavender to see if he can walk.
The
Bloop
Lucifer's
will-
not trying to stick around at all.
Yeah, Bloop will take Lucifer's axe graciously and try to like sever like maybe a fang or like a prominent scale or something from the Naga before continuing.
It's not even dead, it's not easy to just like slice into it.
Oh, it's not even dead?
No, it's dead.
Oh, okay.
Kinda. I mean, it takes time to tear this thing apart. It's not a quick like pull. The teeth and the bones and the skin are all deeply embedded. It'll take you like 5 or 10 minutes to force out a whole fang. Because you gotta go in, keep making cuts, go around, keep making cuts. That's up to you. Just let me know if you want to spend the time.
Yeah, Bloop will absolutely do that.
All right.
All right. You guys can run ahead. I'll stay with Bloop.
All right, come on, Lavender, are you okay
Plucky's
to run?
just gone, and you're just like, I want this fang.
So
It's what Bloop does. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna jump to that real quick.
Can I just have 1 second before we jump?
Yeah.
Go back.
While Bloop is cutting into the Naga, we can advance to the next scene. We don't really need to be on this map for this. I'm just gonna kind of saunter over and take out the necklace and hold it out to him. I ended up with this. I think it belongs to you.
Did Plucky give it back to you? Oh, well, okay. Thank you, Roto. And he just like reaches a bloody pseudopod arm up to it and just like absorbs it into his being. And then just goes back to just like chopping up this and eviscerating this Guardian Naga's mouth to try and get a fang.
All right, so one more weird question, DM.
Weird answer.
This is now a corpse, right? Would I be able to use mold earth to help Bloop get something out?
Let's say yes.
Without prejudice? This may not apply in the future.
Yes, that's fine.
All right, so I will use mold earth to kind of speed us along. I don't want to end up too far behind everybody else, but that's good.
Plucky, you see, it doesn't look like a ship. It has a hatch on the top. It's got a long, narrow body with wing-like things at its front. Do you run up to it?
Yeah, I just keep going towards it.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage?
I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-oh.
I kind of hope Plucky just explodes.
No!
What am I rolling?
Oh, shit.
At disadvantage?
Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. 8.
As you approach, you take 34 points of damage as a bolt of lightning slams out at you. The foliage around it comes alive.
Oh my
That
God.
leaves me at 18 HP.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Lucky.
And we're going to say that it takes at least, let's be merciful, at least 2 rounds for everybody to come up to the ship because everybody's gathered around the Naga.
I'm not. I'm always looking for her.
Oh, shit.
I thought Luke stayed. So let's say it'll take you guys a round to catch up. And then anybody back at the other end will take 2 rounds.
Oh no.
I gotta tell you, Lucifer's not in a place to be in this battle right now.
Nope.
All right, Bloop, do you have an initiative?
I got 8. Oh.
I'll say this. I think Plucky's about to get everything that he deserves.
Oh no.
And I am Plucky. Keep in mind that I am Plucky at it. And
No.
Oh, shoots.
Plucky, no.
Bloop, did you roll initiative?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess I am
So-
still in this fight. I'm just sorry. I'm just
Luke and Deidre were the
late.
closest behind, so they'll be after the first round. They'll be thrown in, and then Roto and Luke will be 2 rounds behind as they decide to take trophies from the Naga. It's lucky you have a higher initiative than it for the first round.
Okay. So let me think, because Plucky is still not in the right mindset.
Lucky just got railgunned, my guy.
Plucky just took a big lightning discharge to the face.
He is going to use color spray at first level, and then as a bonus action, keep running straight forward as dash.
Okay, so a dazzling ray of flashing color lights appear in a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Then I just run straight through that.
It seems entirely unaffected by it. And to get to this thing, there is a hatch on the top. You have to climb up into it. And it is currently occupying the space around it.
I think
Oh, there's another creature
I'm
there.
close enough that if I wanted to, I could touch it.
You can't get past this thing. This thing is all around it. You have to climb over the Yggdrasti.
But
The
yeah,
branch of
that's
Yggdrasil
the end of
broken
my
off.
turn.
Oh.
The spell and me running up touching distance to it.
Okay. So Plucky, as you approach, it hits you with a 21.
Damn.
Okay,
Plucky's about to get vaporized.
that hits.
Yeah.
That hits.
The branch wraps around you for 9 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, that
As
leaves me at 9 points of damage.
you see a second branch rise up above you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It'll be 14 points if it hits. Sorry. Root cart before the horse. Take 14 points of damage.
I was really hoping you'd have a case of foot in your mouth with this one.
Wait, so am I taking 9 or 14? Or both?
You type in 14, you are in death saving throws.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As you are wrapped around it, Luke and Deidre, you each burst onto the scene. You see what is possibly a spelljammer. You see Plucky's flopping body in this thing's grasp. Little sparks of lightning are shooting off of each side of it.
I would like to add one thing about my body. It is no longer in goblin form, it's in its natural changeling form.
You see him flopping a gray mass in its branch, and that seems the best place to end this.
No!
I knew that was going to happen.
Wild. DM, you got a wild way of ending off sessions, let me tell you.
You're gonna cliffhanger Plucky's death, not death?
To check to see what happens to Plucky, you'll have to tune in next week if you follow and have a chance to win these handcrafted dice that occurs on June 27th on the stream.
Yes, so everyone go follow DTN right now.
Yeah, for
my
YouTube VOD, go ahead and give a date for that entirely so they know their time frame fully.
That is June 27th. June 27th. That is the Friday night stream. That's with my other group that's doing Shattered Obelisk. They too are currently encountering demons. Their last one was Asmodeus.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
They got to encounter the Lord of the Hells. Well, we'll work up to that, Deidre. Don't worry.
What?
I am still very curious. I wonder what's gonna happen to Plucky. Maybe he already has a replacement fully figured out.
For the record, they're not cheap dice, so they are handcrafted, wonderful dice
Yeah,
from
no, you
a
said in
small creator.
the they're in the Discord. Yeah, they're made by like a small creator, but yeah, they don't look cheap or anything. They look really nice.
Or Plucky.
Poor Plucky.
Oh my God,
Plucky,
Plucky.
we
Plucky.
barely knew you.
Plucky's getting
Plucky,
fucked up.
Plucky was just not. Plucky going in was a great concept for if we were staying in the city. As soon as we left the city, I regretted Plucky entirely.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
really funny. Roto. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, I was going to say, Roto will mourn Plucky, but I know that you're losing interest in him, and I don't think I will mourn Plucky much.
I will say this.
Like,
I
yes.
feel like the next character might be a little bit annoying, but I think he's so
A
adorable and
little bit.
endearing. And the next character I'm going to play is just going to be such a sweet guy compared to Plucky. You might need to hold his hand at some points, but he's such a nice guy.
Hey,
Such
that's
a nice
assuming Plucky
guy.
doesn't
Oh, Roto
survive.
does not hold hands, to be clear.
Well,
Roto
what I'm
does
Yeah,
not
saying
hold
Lucifer
is,
definitely doesn't hold hands either.
what I'm saying is, the little guy might need some help. Okay, my next character might
I
be a
mean-
little bit He has a lot of head
You have no
trauma.
faith. You have no faith in your ability to survive, Plucky. You're just
He has no
currently
faith in our ability
incapacitated.
to save him either, and
I
that's
have-
what's getting
I
me.
have
I'm like,
no want
we
to
saved
live.
Deidre.
Me
We'll
too.
save you.
I feel like
Yeah, we'll get you out of there.
if you guys save me, you guys save me. Still,
Yay.
Plucky is not going to stick with you guys much longer. As soon as you get off there, he's going to have you drop him off at the nearest city and just wander off.
Actually, so to specify, you guys are not in the astral sea. You guys are in a wild space system
Mm-hmm.
that the Naga guided you through a tunnel to get to.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh
You
boy.
might get to space. That doesn't mean you're still not the equivalent of stranded.
Yeah.
You know, DM, we'll get to that bridge when we get there. Okay, we still gotta beat this tree.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah, we
to...
gotta beat this
If-
tree dragon thing.
If I somehow survive...
It's a branch of the world tree.
Yeah.
I got choked to death by the world tree, folks.
You got blasted in the face.
DM, I gotta say, you think like we took out a whole bunch of baddies, you know, a bone naga, a real naga, a whole bunch of bone minotaurs. I'm feeling like there could possibly be maybe, I don't know, like a level up sometime
Maybe.
soon.
You guys are
Next time we
so
get off-
close. You
I'm
guys
not.
are so close.
So close.
No.
There is
You know
a
what?
branch of the world tree blocking you from that level up. And tune in next
What?
week for a chance to see them earn their level up.
Or see Plucky die.
Why not both?
Yeah!
those toes.
The die part.
Yippee!
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right,
Plucky's
friends. It's
fucked.
always a pleasure, but it's late
Always a
here, and I'm
pleasure.
going to go to bed.
I'm
Have a
going
good
to
night,
be.
Rudo.
I'm going to end
Good night,
stream real quick.
everybody.
For
Good
everybody
night.
watching me, I'm going to end stream real quick. Restart in a couple minutes to an hour, playing ESO again.
Nice.
So, peace.
And I got something to show our group chat in a bit, but that does not premiere until once I get everything set to go. Until then, catch your leaders.